Hey, hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, Shonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, marketing, and sales goals too, with strategy and intention. So come on in, come on in, come on in to the virtual building. I'm super excited because today I get to share a few journal and planner ideas for those of you who are looking to print your profits. That's actually the training that I'm working on this weekend. Last weekend here in North Carolina, I had my Print Your Profits North Carolina weekend workshop. And for those of you who couldn't come on in and join us in person this weekend, I'm doing the virtual experience. So you can actually learn more about it. And this is Zen Circle. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But what I want to do is actually share an unboxing with you. Actually, a re unboxing because I couldn't wait and I opened these already. But as part of my Print Your Profits workshop, the ladies are producing their own notebooks, planners, and journals. And literally, when the workshop was over, I had them order their projects. So when they got home, guess what would be in the mail? I have some amazing projects to share with you. The first thing that I want to do is to ask you a simple question. Whether you're watching live or on the replay side, what are some of your core topics of interest? So, on Sister Sense, I'm all about helping you make sense of making money online. So, I talk about that. I talk about money, monetization, marketing, content creation, motivation, and even productivity too. Those are some of the core topics that I tend to talk about and share with my tribe. I want you to think about what your core topics are because if you want to start or rev up your efforts when it comes to digital self publishing, the first thing that I want you to be able to do is think about what kind of notebooks, planners, and journals you possibly would want to tap into, right, when it comes to your profit potential. Now, if you're catching me on the replay side, always remember you can drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. Let's do it. Let's jump in. So I've got a lot of stuff in here. This is a very big box. And I want to be able to share. My New York accent is coming out. I want to be able to share some of these things that the ladies have put together. And I want you to write this down, her marketplace. Because as a matter of fact, if you go to sizzlesense.com/her marketplace, you'll see a PDF guide that's going to give you access to go to the links to some of these products that the ladies in my circle have been putting together. Okay? You okay? She's looking at me like, I need attention. You okay? So let's talk. Um, Big reveal, please. So this is absolutely beautiful. One of the ladies in my circle, Afi, at afirule.com, she created her own series of notebooks and journals using my templates. And previously, earlier on in the year, I shared with ladies the different types of tools and resources they can use to create AI art. Afi said, LaShonda, you unlock the beast. She's been beasting it, beast mode. She made, I want to say, maybe 8 journals over the course of the weekend, and she's still going. So this is a beautiful lined notebook. And one of the things that I talked about when it comes to this, by the way, I have templates that all of the ladies use so they can start to finish knock out these really easy projects. And I'm actually showing them how to use it remotely, virtually, as part of the weekend workshop. So if you're curious about participating in the weekend workshop that I'm doing right now, feel free to either DM me or join us in the circle over at citizensense.com/circle. So these are all 5.5 by 8.5. So they're like a small paperback size, but they're so amazing. Lavon, one of the ladies in my circle, she said, LaShonda, I'm working on my own subscription box and I wanted to be able to put in like a daily word, something in there to motivate the ladies, but I love that I can make it my own. So here is Lavon's Serenity Journal. How beautiful is that? And again, we're working on these this weekend as part of Print Your Profits. We just did day 1 and the replays are online, and we're going to do day 2 tomorrow. If you want to get access to the live and the replays, That is available to those of you in my Sister Sense circle, again, over at sistersense.com/circle. So Lavon did a really great job with her notebook because she really made it her own. She has a how to use your journal page, number one. She has a self-care, beautiful self-care prayer, number two, as well as prompts. So serenity is my palette of possibility. Serenity is my dance with destiny. Serenity is a silent lake, a gentle whisper. Each of these journaling pages that Lavon has put together has a section for them to write, but then it also has a section with a writing prompt and what serenity is. This is basically the Serenity is journal, okay? And by the way, these are some of the things that the ladies in my circle are creating. If you're not in my circle, you need to join sistersense.com/circle. Every month, pretty much every week, I'm hosting all of these amazing webinar workshops, challenges, the Sunday Circle. This particular month, we have Print Your Profits, which is happening this weekend. And in 2 weeks, we're going to have the Back to Business virtual conference. I do it every year. The theme this year is digital dollars. I've got some amazing speakers, and these are just a few of the things you get access to inside of my Sister Sense circle. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you is when it comes to your covers, you can get absolutely creative. My journal that I did this weekend, and I'm going to take you inside of all of these, is my Fresh Start 30-day journal. And this actually is a combination of stock photos for the flowers, and then that is a photo of me that I did at a photo shoot recently when I was on vacation. And so you can use stock photos, especially on a platform like Canva. You can use your own photos for your branded cover design. You can do AI art, like several of my clients did, as Afi did here with hers, or you can commission an artist, which is what Lavon did for her journal right here. Hey, Salida, welcome. By the way, feel free to like. Thank you for the likes and the love. Feel free to like, heart it up, tag a business bestie, or share this out. If you have some entrepreneurs in your circle who would love to know about some low content or medium content books they can produce and the resources they can use. So these are all templates that are available inside of my Print Your Profits workshop that's happening live this weekend with replays. And each of these is slightly different. So let me show you one of my, oh my gosh, I'm super excited, journals. It's called the Just Right Journal. Okay. So this template, number one, all of these are customizable. I decided to customize my template with some sections in the beginning. So that section basically talks about what the Fresh Start framework is, and then it goes into different aspects of the Fresh Start framework. So when you get these journals, you can absolutely make them your own. I even added in a calendar page as well. Actually, I think maybe 3 or 4 calendar pages. This is a 30-day journal for my Fresh Start program. This right here takes the cake. This is an undated journal. If you can see, there are all the months at the top and then the days at the bottom, 1 through 31. So anyone using this journal can essentially journal throughout the month, any month, right? Which is great. You know, I love dated content like calendars or dated planners, but guess what? Once you leave the end of the quarter and you leave January, it's kind of like, oh, I got to try to sell the rest of these. When you sell undated content, it's great because people can use them whenever they like. And these templates, the Just Right journal template, and we're even doing planners, these are some of the example templates that you can grab inside of my Print Your Profits program that I'm doing this weekend. Okay. So like I said, you can really make these templates your own. I customize them with some beautiful stock photos at the corners. I added my own custom cover and also some content in the front, like this calendar section. Okay. So I'm showing you literally last weekend, some of my mentees, my clients came out, worked with me for the Print Your Profits program in North Carolina. They finished these last weekend, okay? And then we ordered them so that I could have them in time to show you some examples of what you can do. I want you to think about those of you who are currently working on your business vision. How many times you started different courses or challenges or programs and you didn't finish? Maybe even mine, just keeping it real. What I've committed myself to doing is to not just showing you how to do this stuff, but finding solutions that you can utilize from start to finish. So my easy project planner and my Just Right journals are projects that within a couple of hours you can customize, brand, upload, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, you got a new offer, right? So we're talking about creating one or even a series of these for your audience. Of course, I couldn't help but getting a ton of these. So I have them in house. And that's something that some of you need to do. I work with quite a few clients who are digital information entrepreneurs, but then they freak out. They go, LaShonda, I'm going to a speaking event. I need to vend. I have no physical products, right? So being able to have on hand some products that you can sell for your brand, smart thinking. I love books because I believe books build businesses, but outside of a traditional book, whether it be fiction or nonfiction, these are just a few examples of some other things that you can do. So I'm going to share with you a few guides that I've put together because we're also talking about ebooks and small guides that you can produce. Here are some examples. Okay. So this one here is my Stay Productive Guide, and it has a collection of micro project activities that you can work on in your business. The Stay Productive Guide is a great example of what I call an activities guide, where you can give people a series of activities to do to motivate them and encourage them when it comes to your zone of genius, right? Like something that you want to teach them how to do. An activities guide is one sort of guide you can use. Now, I have 7 of them. We're going to just talk about a few of them. This is an activities guide, number 1. So, for example, I can say, today, I encourage you to work on the good, better, best strategy, right? Give you a micro activity. Another guide is a starter guide where you think about somebody who you want to reach, somebody you want to teach, you want to support, and you create an entry point offer for the beginners in your target audience. And here's my fresh start guide, and it's a beginner solution. These guides, normally I don't make them any bigger than 30 to 40 pages. They're great as digital downloadable ebooks, but they're great as printables as well. They're great for my branded swag bags, for my events. Absolutely love these. And if you don't have this one in particular, you can grab the digital version for free over at sistasense.com/FSG for Fresh Start Guide. I actually want to share with you a few more examples. I don't know if I have all her stuff here, but I can share Rhonda, Miss Turquoise Blue. She created a motivational guide, her 21 money mantras guide. This is about motivation and getting right when it comes to your money and your growth goals. So, a motivational guide, an activities guide, or a starter guide, those are 3 of 7 that I teach and talk about as part of the Print Your Profits program that we're working on this year, right? So, motivation guide, number 1, starter guide, number 2, activities guide, number 3. Okay. We're going to go through all 7 inside of Print Your Profits. If you missed the first day, it's okay, because literally, we're not even through, I don't think we're at midday yet. Still pretty early. You can sign up, access the replays, and then also join us for a full day of training tomorrow at sistasense.com/circle. I was about to say PYP, but circle. If you join the Sister Sense circle, that's going to give you the opportunity to get live and replays for Print Your Profits this weekend. then you'll have access to pretty much everything that I do that's live on a month by month basis. So the Back to Business virtual conference with amazing speakers is happening in 2 weeks. This month, we're also doing Get Black Friday Ready, and I have quite a few masterminds and challenges to keep you motivated and moving forward. So I always say you don't have to be on all the trainings, but you should identify the ones that resonate with you and can best support you wherever you are in your business right now. Thanks for the hearts and the love. Tap, tap, tap. Take a second. Just sit there. Just tap. Just tap. Tap, 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 tap. Feel free to share this out or tag a business bestie who would also love to learn about digital product ideas, digital self-publishing, print on demand, books, all the things, okay, with yours truly. Now, I'm going to share this one right here. This is huge, okay? I didn't even know it was going to be this big. One of my clients is working on several projects, and we wanted to put together an entry point starter guide to give people a sense of her program. And that is my client, Karen, the lovely Karen Afari. She's working on her business, Marketplace Grace and Glory. And so I wanted to show like a sneak peek of the digital guide that we put together. So I said, let me print out the physical version. Now, as you can see, a lot of my guides are this big, okay? This thing is huge. This thing is huge. But I definitely love the size. And we may need to come up with a couple of big ones too, these coffee table size ones. It is coral bound, absolutely beautiful. And this is 5 things to know about Marketplace, Grace, and Glory. I'm tongue tied. Let's try that again. 5 things to know about Marketplace, Grace, and Glory, right? Her company. And so I lovingly worked on this with the lovely Karen Afari. And look at this quote page. Begin with God's grace, end with his glory, right? Hey, I love those. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. So we have beautiful stock photo pages. Number 1, we have her welcome. Number 2, and let's just kind of go through some of the things here. GRACE is actually an acronym right here. GRACE, resources, ambassadors, community, and empowerment. And I'm a web and graphics designer. I also have coaching services. So Karen is one of my Insider Circle clients where we work on pretty much everything. We have clarity and strategy over the phone sessions. I help with content creation, web and graphics design, plus the technical pieces like working on landing pages and email sequences, things of that nature, right? So we have a combination of pages that give you a sense of what Marketplace Grace and Glory is about. And then we have quote pages as well, a combination of some on purple, some on white, just to kind of work with her branding, right? So this is a very huge, mainly for example, but it's an idea of just all the possibilities. Some of your book creations can be for profit potential, where you're selling them to build your brand, and other things you produce can be as entry point introductory offers to give people a sense of who you are and what you do. So as part of this experience, I have actually been talking about my Fresh Start framework, which is built on, let's see if I can find it, because it's like my magic bag, my Sister Sense bag here. It's got a whole bunch. Oh, no. I was about to say I can find it here, but I think it's here. My Sister Sense bag. Oh, I forgot to show you Rhonda's journal that she produced. It is absolutely beautiful. Working on AI art, it's something that we did over the course of this year as well. So joining my Sister Sense Circle program gives you the opportunity to work with me and the other mentees in the community as we go through different projects, marketing, monetization, content creation over the course of the year. Now, the $7 solutions guide that I want to share, I can't find it. I don't think I'm sitting on it. Okay, it was in the bag. Is it just me, or are you one of those ladies that has a bag that seems like it's Narnia? Things go in and they enter a whole different land, and it's like, how do I get to it? I don't know. There's so much stuff in the bag. This is one of my guides. It's the $7 solution. And I talk about how to create $7 digital products that you can use to either just sell or to introduce people to your high ticket core offers, right? So we are working on lots of different types of print projects this weekend. Journals, planners, and notebooks, those are the focus. So looking at my 30-day fresh start journal, right? And I showed you that this one in particular has the dates and the days at the very top for clients. If you're in my Print Your Profits workshop this weekend, you get this template number one. And I also shared with you several beautiful examples of what the ladies have done as part of the program. This is Afi's notebook, and this is Lavon's Serenity Is journal with journal prompts. Let me know if journal prompts is something you want to integrate into your content. And this is Afi's notebook. Life is for the living. Life, here I come. Notebooks for doodles, inspiration, and more. I love to doodle. I used to love to doodle when I was in school, and as an adult, I think I'm just still a chronic doodler. um, so I mentioned before, if you not only want to see my stuff, but see what the ladies have produced, you can go to sistasense.com/her marketplace and see what the ladies are producing inside the program. And if you want to get in the program, simply go over to sistasense.com/circle. Right now, you get $50 off of the Sister Sense Circle, which is pretty great. You can lock in that rate before it goes up, right? Opportunities expire. So I didn't necessarily plan on showing you guys this because we're not doing this kind of book this weekend, but it's in the box. And I said, I'm going to do an unboxing, so I might as well. The last example that I will share is, a drum roll please, some of the magazine product. Oh, I even have these. Okay, good. I forgot what I have in here. So I mentioned to you $7 solutions, which are $7 digital products that we're creating in my Fresh Start program, right? Here's one of them. One of my clients, Liana, she has a 30-day detox. So I helped her design the cover and the content for a 7-day detox. So think about that. Some of you may have a big product and you want to create a small version of the bigger thing so you can have an entry price point. So that's what we did with her 30-day challenge. We took 7 days and made an entry offer. Now, this is the print of a digital, but I create different types of books. One of them is called the audiobook. And you can see that there's like a player, like a little player at the bottom. When somebody purchases and they get this digital version, they can click the little player that's on each page and listen to the audio message for that day. Okay. So it's very, very interactive. And I wanted to be able to create a print version to show you what it looks like in its physical format. I think it's absolutely lovely. That's Liana on the cover, number one. Number two, I mentioned to you that we're not doing this for this training, but guess what? If you're in the Sister Sense circle, you get access to my template directory. I've done everything, y'all. I've done planners before, different types of workbooks and course books. I love to teach my brand magazine bootcamp. So while we're not doing it this weekend live, in the Sister Sense circle, you can go to the template hub and grab the magazine template. This is Afi's awesome magazine she created using my template and then also the AI art that she integrated into it as well. Here we have Yandel, the creator of Mommy Slays. She also participated in my AI art training, created this amazing cover of herself, and then added it to her Mommy Slays magazine. And of course, I wouldn't be me if I didn't show you, bam, my mag. This is the Sense in Print magazine. Anyone here Want to have a magazine? I said, listen, if Oprah can put herself on her magazine cover, so can I, and so can my mentees. So using my magazine template is something that you can do. And that is available to you as part of my Sister Sense Circle monthly program over at sistersense.com/circle. If, by the way, you have any questions about the program or Print Your Profits this weekend, feel free to either email sistersense@gmail.com or just send me a message if you're watching this via one of my virtual platforms. This is my heart right here. So one of my clients, Dr. Kira, she came to me and she said, LaShonda, I need to do everything. So she joined my Insider Circle program so we could work on her website, her landing pages, her courses, her products, everything. It's an all-inclusive experience. I'm a web designer, I'm a graphic designer, I'm a content coach. So you basically get the best of all worlds. So here is the amazing, beautiful Dr. Kira. She used my template to create her magazine, Leaders and Thinkers. Now, let me tell you what's amazing about this, right? She dropped this bad boy. Someone in her community, you don't know who you know, someone in her community shared her magazine with, you know this, you know who this is, Les Brown. Guess what? He agreed to be interviewed for her second issue. How amazing is that? So she said, LaShonda, I can't do this on my own. She came to me and I helped her customize the second issue and made it amazing, featuring the one and only Les Brown, right? So we have a full page, I think it's actually multi-page, to be honest with you, spread, right? With him and her, the interview, and all things. You don't know where your content is going to take you. And if you do nothing today, I want you to think about the fact that books build businesses, okay? So whether you create a magazine, a notebook, a journal, an ebook, books build businesses, okay? I'm just saying. I'm going to share a few more of my client projects because I've been working with my clients all year. Whether you see me on these social media streets or not, best believe, baby, I'm doing what I need to do with my business besties. Here is another one of my amazing clients. I have to be careful because it's very windy out here, so I'm just trying to keep everything from blowing away. One of my clients is Dexter, and every couple of months, he's in real estate and ministry. Every couple of months, Dexter comes to me and says, LaShonda, make it pretty. He sends me the Google document with the text, and I work my magic. So this is his financial intelligence magazine, which I helped customize for him with him on the cover. And he'll send me his articles, and I'll make it happen. You can use the templates and customize them on your own. I could do it with you or do it for you, whatever you choose, right? So I'm actually going to show you this page in particular, if I can find it. This is a great example of trusting the process. And over the course of 1 year, I helped him work on all of these books one at a time. And he's able to now have a full page ad of his book collection, which is he charges $197 for this real estate collection. One day he said, LaShonda, I have a glossary of real estate terms. Make me a glossary guide. Say less, Dexter. I got you, right? So think out of the box, right? The kind of information that you have sitting up in here, he has a glossary of real estate terms, right? You write it out. You can either use one of my templates or I can help you support you printing your profits. That's what the Print Your Profits concept is all about. So we've done close to 10 documents together. This is one of them. 5 design tips and tools when it comes to REI business success. That's Dexter and his wife. As this is Dexter surveying a property. Again, he is in both real estate ministry and ministry. And so I worked on creating a series of guides for him. The majority of these are available in digital format on his website, dexterjenkins.com. Some are available for purchase, depending upon, this is him and his wife, and they're in a property that they own, depending upon if it's a package or it's a promotional PDF. Some are available on the website for free for purchase or in print. Okay. So that's it. I wanted to just basically come on here and unbox some of the amazing projects that I've been working on with clients. And like I said, this weekend we are working on journals and planners. These are just some of the beautiful end product creations that ladies have created. This is Lavon's Serenity Is writing prompt journal, and this is Afi's Life Here I Come notebook. To ensure that we had the best solid products we could produce within that 3 day period. These are 30-day journals. And I also gave the ladies templates to create 90-day. And that's something that you can think about as well. Creating book projects doesn't mean everything has to go into one thing. You can create small ones like we did here. These are 30-day versus bigger ones. One of my clients, Elizabeth, we worked on a wellness journal at the beginning of this year. It's over 200 pages. It is truly a baby. It's truly a baby. But whether it's a really big book or a solid 30-day guide, these are just some things you can put together. So I'm going to go. But like I said, if you sign up to the Sister Sense Circle right now at sistersense.com/circle, number one, you'll get the opportunity to join us live for day number 2 of Print Your Profits Virtual happening this weekend. Even if you can't catch it live, you get live. You get access to everything on the replay side with the trainings and the templates. And as part of this Ascent Circle, you'll unlock the Template Hub with over 100 original templates that I've produced to support you when it comes to your money, monetization, and content creation goals. Anything else, email me, sistersense@gmail.com, or send me a message, and I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. Till next time, y'all, thanks for joining. Take care.